Gaming laptops allow us to game at any time and at any place, but they are heavy, usually have a bad battery life, but most of all are generally really expensive. But it's a sacrifice we're willing to make because we want the latest, most powerful gaming laptop the tech gods can conjure. From high-end graphics cards and CPUs, to the latest NVMe SSD storage, to built-in OLED screens with 240Hz of refresh rates, we review all the latest offerings and have compiled a list of an elite group of killer gaming laptops. Hey, I'm Jim with Techie Tech News, and these are the best gaming laptops you can buy today. At Techie Tech News, we evaluate products for you, so you don't have to. Links to these products are listed in the description below, and please hit subscribe for more review videos. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. The 2024 Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 changed the game again, adding a glorious OLED display and cutting its top-end components from the lineup to achieve a more ultrabook-oriented slimline design. This is a masterpiece for those after the best possible experience, at the intersection between power and portability. The Zephyrus G14 is what we would consider entry-level into the world of high-end gaming laptops. Its 2880 by 1800 14-inch OLED screen is simply beautiful, and with a 120Hz refresh rate, it is also competitive. When optioned with the RTX 4070 with 8GB of GDDR6 VRAM, the OLED screen practically comes alive with explosions and fire that seemingly pop right off the screen. You may not get the highest frame rates possible, and may need to adjust for the most demanding game titles, but that is a small sacrifice considering the unit price. Comes with a powerful AMD Ryzen 9 8945HS CPU that will help keep things cool and efficient. We also suggest the 32GB of the LPDDR5X 6400MHz of RAM to future-proof your investment, and you should get a minimum of 1TB of M.2 PCIe SSD storage for lightning-fast loading times. It has a great selection of I/O ports, including an SD slot and a full-size HDMI port. And with a massive central touchpad and chiclet-style backlit keys, this laptop doubles as a workstation. We think it's almost Apple beautiful, as its aesthetics derive from a modern designer's perspective. We think Asus hit the mark with this gaming ultrabook hybrid, but we do regret that you cannot get a RTX 4080 or 90, and that it doesn't come with a Thunderbolt 4 connector. But overall, the strong showing of the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 has earned the rank as our best rated 14-inch gaming laptop. Alienware M18R2. If you get an 18-inch laptop, it's likely a semi-permanent fixture on your desk. The Alienware M18R2 is good for that, as it's pretty heavy at 8.6 pounds, but it also delivers strong gaming performance on a large, high-resolution display. Its QHD Plus 2560 by 1600 resolution with its 165Hz refresh rate is excellent, boasting a 3 millisecond response time with Comfort View Plus, NVIDIA G-Sync, DDS, and with 100% DCI P3 rating, this rig is no slouch. This laptop is optioned with the RTX 4090 with 16GB of GDDR6 VRAM, which will propel your gaming to the highest level of performance. We opted for the 32GB of DDR5 with 5600MHz of RAM and 2TB of M.2 NVMe SSD storage for zero lag load times. And the CPU is no slouch either, with a 14th gen Intel Core i9 14900HX processor capable of smoking the competition, and has been rated as one of the best CPUs to date. While a gaming laptop won't compete with a desktop for upgradability, the Alienware M18R2 is still impressive. When we opened it up, we found a slew of extra slots for M.2 SSD storage, as well as slotted RAM, a replaceable Wi-Fi card, and of course the battery itself. Perhaps our favorite part is the Cherry MX low-profile mechanical keyboard, which is excellent for both typing and gaming, and it's totally worth its $50 upcharge. And it's making us wish that all sorts of laptops had mechanical keyboard options. And unlike the MSI Titan, which is later on in this list, Alienware's mechanical keyboard covers every key. Now the I/O layout on this unit is acceptable and is equipped with Wi-Fi 7. We consider the Alienware M18R2 as the best feature per dollar 18-inch gaming laptop on our list. Razer Blade 16. The 2024 Razer Blade 16 is expensive, probably a little too expensive considering its competition, but it is one of the best 16-inch gaming laptops we've tested so far, and it packs a serious punch in its extra features. Razer has bags of style about it, from that sleek aesthetic to its slimline form factor. If you're looking for a high-end gaming laptop that really looks the part, you found it here. And that 240Hz OLED panel running at a full 1600p is something to behold. There are no sacrifices in this screen. Truly designed for the competitive gamer with a 0.2 millisecond response time, featuring a Vesta Clear MR of 11,000 rating, and a display HDR 500 certified to ensure its minimal blurring and vivid colors. It also portrays a 1:1 contrast ratio and is 100% DCI P3 certified. The Razer Blade comes with an Intel Core i9-14900HX processor, which features 24 cores and a monstrous 5.8 GHz of max clock speed, which can handle whatever you throw at it, and will push performance even further with overclock mode in Razer Synapse. Paired with the NVIDIA RTX 4090, and this combo takes your frame rates to stratospheric proportions. Gaming on this unit is no joke. Comes with 32GB of DDR5, 5600 MHz of RAM, and 2TB of Gen 4 NVMe M.2 storage to support this wicked fast rig. The I/O port selection here is absolutely spot on, with everything you would need from microSD card readers to Thunderbolt 4.0 to HDMI 2.1. The touchpad may be a little too big, but it feels right. And the keys are RGB powered by Razer's Chroma and Key rollover, which are just super cool. Regardless of the massive expense behind acquiring this highly sought after laptop, it is phenomenally well made and has the benchmark pedigree to back it up, making it the best no expense spared gaming laptop on this list. Asus ROG Strix Scar 16. The Asus ROG Strix Scar 16 has taken the crown from the Razer Blade 16 as the best 16-inch gaming laptop we've had our hands on yet. This thing flies through anything you can throw at it, without reaching the dizzying prices of other hyper gaming laptops. And that's because the Strix Scar puts its power exactly where PC gaming enthusiasts want it: cooling, CPU efficiency, and GPU power, all while still offering a crisp set of RGB panels and a mini LED display worthy of its next generation chassis. The Nebula HDR badge means you are getting the highest tier panel, featuring mini LEDs with up to 1100 nits brightness and 2000 dimming zones. This incredible screen has a resolution of 2560 by 1600 with a 240 refresh rate and a response time of 3 milliseconds. It's also NVIDIA G-Sync capable, Patone validated, has support for Dolby Vision HDR, and has a PCI P3 of 100%. This gaming powerhouse comes with a 14th gen Intel Core i9-14900HX processor, accompanied with an NVIDIA RTX 4090 laptop at 175 watts max TGP. With focus on thermal cooling and efficiency, Asus adds liquid metal thermal solder to ensure the best thermal transfer possible from CPU to cooler. It comes with 32GB of DDR's 5600 MHz of RAM and starts at 2TB of M.2 PCIe storage, which is upgradable. The I/O port selection on this unit is superb, though we would have liked to see an SD storage slot. Now, the trackpad was not our favorite of the bunch and felt sorta clunky and soft. However, the keys were okay and felt tactile. Now, the benchmarks on this unit are quite impressive, keeping most titles pegged at 240Hz. And you can tell that that's the way Asus arranged this awesome laptop, making it the best 16-inch gaming laptop you can buy today. MSI Titan 18HX. The MSI Titan HX has everything, and well, to be honest, it should. We tested it at $5,299 US, which is way out of the reach of most people. Between powerful performance, an excellent 18-inch mini LED screen, and a clicky mechanical keyboard, there is a lot to enjoy here. It comes standard with an Intel Core i9-14900HX CPU processor and an NVIDIA RTX 4090 laptop GPU, which are well integrated and work well in unison. This rig comes with 128GB of RAM and 4TB of SSD storage. There is plenty of room for games and more memory than you'll need for gaming. In fact, the specs show that this would be a fantastic video editing laptop. The AMLED 4K screen comes with 1000 nits brightness, 120Hz refresh rate, 2 million to 1 contrast ratio with over 100% DCI P3 rating, and is Vesta certified display HDR 1000. And that is a world's first for an 18-inch monitor on a laptop. Its I/O layout is absolute perfection and comes with a Cherry MX mechanical keyboard, which is clicky and comfortable. It's a luxury for typing and gaming, though it's unfortunate that MSI doesn't also use these switches for the number and arrow keys. However, it does come with an impressive 3-year warranty, which is almost unheard of in the electronics market. However, the audio does disappoint with a washed out sound. The other issue we have had were the fans could be a little too loud, forcing us to dial it in manually. While MSI's system has proven that it can game with the best of them, there are other machines here with RTX 4090s that do play similarly, like last year's Alienware M18R1 and Asus ROG Strix Scar. But there are sacrifices here. You might lose out on some features with the Asus not having a mechanical keyboard, or the Alienware now on its R2 model, which doesn't have a mini LED display option. So with all things considered, if you're willing to accept that this price tag is necessary to have absolutely every feature, then the MSI Titan 18HX is the king of gaming laptops. We spent the time necessary to get this incredible list together, and we hope you have enjoyed this video. But more importantly, we hope we have given you the details that you need to make an informed decision, or at the very least have given you something to think about. And please, let us know which gaming laptop you would choose. Comment down below. Again, links to all of these items and our social media are posted in the video description box below. And when you're ready, check out the next video.